Samir sir.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm there. Start.
So actually, I have a question. So this data engineering, right? So how many months course is it? So
It's basically three
that we
months. We'll just complete this ADF in the next 8 to 10 sessions. Okay.
okay,
Next by this week we will complete the ADF because more
okay,
left out is after this we have the transformations are left out. Once the
yeah.
transformations are completed, we'll switch with the ADB, Azure Databricks.
Yeah, actually, I mean, so no hurry, but we have to cover everything. That is
Yes.
first point, and I mean, we have to regulate the training sessions, Samir sir, because
Yeah.
again, right, taking break, it's not, it won't work. I mean, every Thursday we are taking break, and again 2 days off.
Mhm.
So yeah, if that is a we can't complete the course, it will go 8 months, 9 months.
No, no,
So
we'll make it fast. Okay. No problem.
yeah.
Thank you. Okay. So let's begin the session. So let's go ahead with the title. Okay, guys. So let's start with the uh, using of triggers in ADF. Okay, guys. Using of triggers in ADF. So we'll just go ahead with this triggers. Using of triggers in ADF. Triggers are those which automates the pipeline, to run in a schedule on a scheduled time and date. Trigger are classified as following. Okay. The first one is what? Event based trigger. Event based trigger. Then we have the scheduled trigger. Event based trigger and the scheduled trigger. Okay. So the third one is tumbling window trigger. So event based trigger, scheduled trigger, and the tumbling window trigger. These are the three type of triggers we have it, guys. Okay. These are the three type of triggers we have it. Okay. So guys, what are triggers basically? So till today, we used to design the pipeline and run the pipeline using the debug option. Am I right? Debug option. So debug also we can use it in fact. But basically, when we talk about the debug is a manual method, guys. Debug, it is a manual method of running a pipeline. It's a manual method of running a pipeline. Okay. It is a manual method of running a pipeline, and it is used in dev environment. Okay, dev or testing environment. Development or testing environment. Development or test environment, we use this type of a debug option. Whereas if you have production server, guys, okay, if you have a production, so guys, if you have a production server, then the production server won't support this. Okay, so the triggers are used in the production environment. Okay. Okay, guys. So triggers are used in the production environment. That is nothing but the triggers are used in the production environment mainly. But we can also use it in the dev and test environment. But mostly in the real-time implementation point of view, we use the triggers in the production environment. But whereas when we talk about this one, what is that? We have the uh, when we talk about that is debug. Debug is purely used in the dev and test environment only. Okay, so let's try to go ahead with the triggers. Okay, so today, so and the first type of triggers are, what is it? The first type of trigger is what? Event based trigger. What is it? The event based trigger. So before we go ahead with this, I will give you the simple specifications, guys. Specifications, and then I'll explain you what is event based trigger, and then we'll see the practical. So yeah, what is it? Event based, that is a, so specifications are what? Source data store is the Azure blob storage. Then we have the file here. Some file I'm using it. Sync data storage is the Azure SQL database, and we'll create a table in this, okay, using the same file. So guys, this is okay, the task we are going to perform it, guys, on this, okay. So when we talk about the event-based trigger, okay, I'm writing it the event-based trigger. The event-based trigger, the event-based trigger mm, okay. The event-based trigger is a trigger which is provided, or which uh, kickstarts which kickstarts okay guys, which kickstarts on on the on on of an event happening of an event, guys. What is that? What is the happening of an event? I can say the event is creation of a blob storage and deletion of blob storage. So guys, so creation of blob storage and deletion of blob storage. That means what? If blob means what, guys? File. Blob means what? File here. If the file is added to the source, then automatically the trigger will start. In the same way, if that file is deleted from the source, automatically this trigger will start firing here. Only two events will be there in the event-based trigger. On happening of an event member, on creation of a blob storage, or on the creation of a blob means what? A creation of a blob means what, guys? Creation of a blob is creation of file, guys. Once the file is added, it means what? Once the file is added, or once the file is deleted. Once the file is added, or once the file is deleted. Once the file is added, or once the file is deleted, guys. When the file is added and once the file is deleted, this what is it? We have it. This one, once the file is added and once the file is deleted, automatically, guys, once the file is added or once the file is deleted, everyone, once the file is added or once the file is deleted, automatically this trigger, okay guys, automatically this trigger will start firing. That's it. Okay guys, the trigger will kick start. So here what we will do in the Azure blob storage, first of all we'll create the blob storage, then we'll create the Azure SQL database. Now at the end we will add the, what is it, guys? Blob here. We don't add the blob initially in this. Let us see this. Okay, so everyone is okay with this? Please respond. Yes, guys, please tell me now. Are you there?
Yeah. Right.
Mm.
Yeah.
So let's start here.
So for creating the blob and deletion of the blob, right? So that is also trigger based.
Yeah, obviously. No. We have
Okay.
to do it manually. But in the real time,
Okay.
actually, the blobs, you have to upload it manually only, no?
Files are okay.
Mm. Files. Blobs are nothing but files.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go ahead on this.
So, I mean, one quick question. See, the file uploading, right? So, might be it will be in GBs. Let's consider 100 GB file is there.
Mhm.
So, how we are going to upload it? I mean,
The
Ah,
same method. There is no other go. If your very large file is there, if your very large file is there, then we go with directly the we can just use it the APIs.
so
See,
in real time, right? So I mean, the file will not be there in our local desktop, right? To
yeah, obviously
upload
it
the
will be there
files.
somewhere else it will be. So for
Mm-hmm.
that only we will actually the linked service is that is a job it does.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. If it is in some on-premises system, some other thing is, then we have to use the same one. What is it? The Azure, that is nothing but self-hosted IR, we have to create it. You
Mm-hmm.
use the method, no? Self-hosted IR, we have to
Mm-hmm.
create it, connect it, then access it, the same.
Okay.
So let's start here. I'm just starting the that is the resource group creation. So I'll give it event based TRG resource group. So click on the review and create it now. Next one is let's create a block storage here. Just 1 minute, guys. No problem. Already there, no? Okay, no problem. I'll just use it this one directly. Okay, so let's create it here. Instead of taking the separate tab, I'm using the same tab because it's showing some issue. So I'm using source event block. Okay, that's the name I'm using it, and it's a blob storage. So simply click on the review and create it. Okay. Hmm. Just a minute. I'll open the this one. Another tab. It's not open. No problem. The storage account is ready. Open the storage account. And now guys, click on the storage browser. Click on the browse, add container. So I'm adding the container input, create it. So now let's not add a file here, guys. Leave it as it is. Okay. So I'll take another tab if it is needed. Still, if it is showing the same error. Now, fine, guys. This was technical glitch. So now it got resorted. Okay. So here you need not worry on this. So I'll open up the resource groups here separately. So now the source is ready. So we'll just create the target here, guys. Target is the Azure SQL database. So I'm using this target database. So let's create a server here. So I'm using the Cloud Innovative server. Use the authentication, Samir admin, and the password, any password of your choice. That's it, guys. So click on OK. Try to choose the basic less demanding workloads. Click on apply and networking tab and allow the public endpoints. Allow the firewall settings. That's it, guys. Click on the review and create it. So further, we create that pipeline. That is nothing but the data factory also will start. Creating it, the data factory. I'm using instance blob2. Guys, instance blob2 SQLDB using event based trigger. So click on the review and then click on the create tab. So that's it. I'm starting up this one. So data factory, then launch it. Expand the tab. Now guys, before that, let's wait for process to complete here. Actually, the SQL database has to be created. To move further, just wait for this to create. Now go to this resource now. Now guys, it's ready. So let's first of all create the linked services here. As you already know, the first link service you have to create it for the blob storage. Now provide the name here, ls underscore blob underscore source. So now allow the subscription here. Select the storage account, click on the test connections, create it. And the next one is click on the another one. Click on the SQLDB. ls underscore SQLDB underscore sync. So select it here as it is. Server name. Then select the database. Give the Samir admin. Test it now. Click on the create. That's it, guys. The linked services are ready. Just go here and first of all create the data sets here. So I'm creating the first data set for the blob storage. CSV file. Now provide the name of the data set ds underscore blob underscore. Use it as what? Source. Select the same linked service, guys. Browse it. Input. Nothing is there. So okay. Done okay. No file. That's fine now. Click on the another data set. And this data set is for the SQLDB. ds underscore SQLDB underscore sync. Select the linked service. And there is no table. So I wanted to create the table DBO. I want what's that, guys? Airlines table. The table is not there. So select the none here. Click on OK. That's it, guys. It's ready now. So directly create the pipeline now. So now, guys, the actual job PL underscore blob underscore SQLDB copy. That's it, guys. So select the move and transform, drag and drop the copy activity. And now here you have what's that, guys, everyone. Data copy, some name. Now select the source, select the sync. That's it, guys. So here I'm using the auto create table. So now so far we used to have what's that, guys, everyone, debug now. Manual method of running the pipeline. But we don't use this time. We use go for the triggers. Basically, you have two methods for creating and adding a trigger. One is add trigger is there. This is the one way. Second way is go to the manage. And now here you have what's that, guys? Manage is there. Here you have a trigger is there. Can you see triggers? And click on the new. So anything you can use it. Either you can go that way or this way. Same process is same. So I'm using the new. Guys, I'll repeat it once again here. Either you have a manage tab, do it, or else in the author only. Here you have a add trigger. Can you see here? Editor add trigger. So you can create a new trigger. This is the another way, guys. Same button. See here. So anyways, I'll go with this manage. Click on this new and now the trigger name. So any name you can give it for the trigger here. So I'm using event TRG. What is the name I'm using it? Event TRG. And type of trigger is what? You have the following trigger. What's it? Schedule trigger, tumbling window trigger, and I am using what's it? Storage event trigger or custom event. Event. These two are the event based. Anything you can use it here. I'm using the storage event. Okay. I'm using a storage, or else we can go with the custom also. Custom is nothing but basically if you wanted to give a specific suppose you have 15 folders are there, out of which you want a customized particular folder to be copied. At that time you can go with the custom, but I'm using the general storage event here. Select the storage and select the storage account here. Now guys, in the storage account, what is that you have it? Tell me now. Now input container is there, no? So just you can mention input container like this. Fine. If under the input container again you have some more subfolders, then you can specify begins with, ends with. Suppose date wise something is there, so you can use the starting date and ending date. And now here you can select event. What type of event you want to consider it now, guys, everyone? Whether you wanted to start the trigger on blob creation or you wanted to start the trigger on blob deletion, guys. Anyone or both the events you can select it. Select at least one. So I'm using blob, select blob created. In case the blob is created, then use it here. Okay. That's it, guys. Ignore empty blob means what? Ignore the empty blobs. If there is no blob is there, then ignore it. Obviously, leave it as it is. And now, guys, what's the next one? You have it, the option called start trigger on creation. Start trigger on creation. So click on continue. It is searching for the blob, guys. Can you see it? There is no blob right now. Okay, there is no blob. Register event grid. Okay, the thing is the service we have to start it just a minute. Register Azure event grid resource provider to subscribe before creating an event trigger. So click here, just a minute. Mm, Okay, no problem. I will use it here. Azure event grid resource. Azure event grid resource. So how to make it? I'll tell you. I'll show you this. The service is not subscribed. Actually, I keep on changing the subscriptions basically. Okay, so that's the reason. So now I'll look at this subscriptions. Go to subscriptions now. Just open this. Okay, so open this. This is my current bill. Okay, so here you have, what is it, guys? Settings is there. Resource provider. So even you can just search it here. Event grid. Event grid. See, event grid is not registered. Register it. Register it, guys. Just register. Event hub also I'll register it. I'll register both of them. Registering means what? The service is not started. Everyone is following. Please respond.
Yes, sir.
Just wait. Registration will take 1-2 minutes time. We'll have to just wait for it. Should guys, it's ready now. So no problem. Just now click on continue. Okay. Now it's ready to start. See, the trigger is started. Guys, everyone, trigger is started.
Yeah.
Make sure it is published. Without publishing, it won't activate. Publish it. Publishing error. Fix it. What is that? Okay. Copy activity now. So we have not selected any blob. Just a minute. We have not selected any blob. This one. Go to the source. And now wildcard. Let it be wildcard. Okay. Now, anyways, go to the same one. Trigger. Select the trigger already you have created. Now click on this continue, 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 publish. Publish it now. Publish will activate the guys, everyone. What does it says now? One is in a trigger one means one is active trigger. One means what? It's active trigger, guys. Okay. Publishing is done. Let the publishing complete, then we'll start the process. Publishing is done, guys. Just wait. You get the message. Publish completed. Now the trigger is active now. Okay. But it is still waiting for the process to load the data. There is no data. Now I will add it. Upload. Browse. Select the file here. Airlines file. Upload it. See, as soon as it is uploaded, the trigger will start. Check the manage tab. Trigger started, guys. Refresh it. Go to the monitor. Trigger is running, guys. See, started already running is progress. See here, it is in progress. Okay. As soon as you uploaded the file, it is progressing. That means it's running now. So we have not used a debug option here, guys. Automatically it's taking up. Okay.
Yeah.
Just wait.
So once the pipeline is completed, right? So
You'll get message
the
here. You go and check there.
yeah, I mean whatever we are placing the trigger file, right? So that will be deleted or
Generated.
it
Yeah, it
will
will
be
be generated.
so it will be deleted.
Uh-huh. It will be uploaded now. Now that table is created into the Azure SQL database.
Yeah, but see, we created the trigger, right?
Yeah,
So that is a event wait.
completed.
So trigger in the sense
Completed.
we have to
Auto
we
deleted it
have
is.
to okay. Once the pipeline is
Job is
completed,
completed.
the trigger file will be deleted.
Yes.
Okay, that's what my question. Yeah. Okay.
Still it is in progress. Just wait. Go on, refresh it. Succeeded, guys. See, go to the target and now check the table is created or not. Table is created, guys. Select the star from. See here. Got it now? Yes, guys. We got it. So this is the method we use the triggers. See, trigger runs, succeeded one trigger, event based trigger is run successfully. And now can you see here, you want some detail, you can click on this, you'll get the more details on this. This is the triggers and this is a pipeline. So that's it, guys. Okay. So this is how we can use the event-based trigger. So this is the event-based. So tomorrow we'll see the schedule trigger, guys. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, guys, everyone. Am I audible? Okay, guys, I'm ending the session. Thank you.